It's a move seen again and again across the state and here in San Diego. The San Diego Community College District Board considering a name change to one of its campuses that currently honors Cesar Chavez. It comes after the sex abuse allegations against him. Before making any decision, board members wanted to hear from community members. ABC 10 News anchor Max Goldwasser sat in on the discussion and shares the changes already in motion.
Here in Barrio Logan, you're surrounded by the legacy of Cesar Chavez on the walls, along the streets, and at a community college campus bearing his name. But after a unanimous decision by the district board on Monday, this building now temporarily goes by a different name, setting the stage for a permanent replacement in the near future.
He's someone that looked like my family, someone that was, it's hard to even think positively about him, given, the allegations.
Cecil Arroyo was one of the many people Cesar Chavez inspired as a kid. Now, as the president of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees, during a meeting in a campus building named in Chavez's honor, she is in charge of handling his tarnished reputation.
Making a change gives the community the power, to say, we're not going to take it.
After the sex abuse allegations against Chavez were made public, there have been countless efforts to remove or replace dedications to the labor leader. I was there in late March when the San Diego Unified Board unanimously agreed to start the renaming process for Cesar Chavez Elementary School in South Crest. The SDCCD board also wanted to hear from the community first before making a similar decision.
I'm heartbroken about the allegations that have been made against Chavez, but I think it's important to recognize the contributions that he did make to the overall cause.
David Otto was one of the many who spoke. He thinks there should be a change, one that pays tribute to the farm workers movement. Others, like Enrique Velez Garcia, think Chavez's legacy should not be erased.
Stand up with people as a leader. But with what happened with Dolores, there's no investigation.
Will the board members in favor of this motion please vote aye?
The board voted unanimously to temporarily rename this the College of Continuing Education Harborview campus while initiating the process to find a permanent replacement. It also plans to remove any elements connected to Chavez and ratify the petition to rename Cesar Chavez Parkway.
We want to be on the right side of history, and this is an opportunity for us to wake up, to teach, the younger generations what's important.
From here, I'm told the district's continuing education president will lead discussions with the community before coming back to the board with a recommendation in the fall. In Barrio Logan, Max Goldwasser, ABC 10 News.